Welcome back to the channel. I know, John Solar. We are going to be looking at the Feyachi FL14-MB Tactical Flashlight, 1200 lumens. And I'll just start off right away because people are always like, well, how much does it cost? I don't know how some of these companies can pull this off at the price point. Right now, I will have a link down below. You can pick this up. What is it? $33.99. And they have a Black Friday special that will be happening. Let's see, the dates on that were the 21st through the 28th of November. I will have all this information down below for you. Feyachi has always been that company that, you know, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. You know, you people that want to have your high-end, you know, $200-300 flashlights and all that, I say go for it. Me personally, I have never had a single problem with any of their products, and what I like about this is you get an awful lot of stuff for that $33.99. It is set up to be a weapon mount, and they give you a lot of cool options. It's an mLok setup, so you could directly go with just this. Otherwise, they have an offset bracket that lets you, you know, whatever combination that'll work for you, along with hardware and extra hardware and the wrench. They include the sleeve for the existing flashlight. Here, let me back up for a second. It starts off set up so that it has a lanyard on it and a tail cap switch. So if you're one of those people, and I know quite a few of you, when you go hunting for a flashlight, you're kind of like me, especially for something that's going to be, say, a work light or an EDC light. I just want to go on record as saying that you light manufacturers that have all these secret codes, you have to press it this time and then hold it and then press it this time. By the time that the stupid light is even on and working, the frustration level is... I stopped carrying any light that had some complicated lock on it, or especially if it auto-locked. I'm using one right now that has a lock on it, but I'm not even sure how to get the lock to work, and I haven't by accidentally done it. But the Feyachi is, wow, look at this. You press a button. There's no like secret clicks to get anything extra. It's just simply on or off. And that's what I really like in a light. On or off. Now if you are going to pick this up, okay, let's just say that you don't care about any of the tactical stuff, and you looked at this kit and went, it's supposed to be 1200 lumens. Again, I do not have a device that confirms that. I will tell you, it's bright. Is it 1200 lumens bright? Not sure, but it is bright. So let's just take all the tactical stuff out of this scenario, and for $33 you get, they send you two 18650 batteries, the charger. Oh god, I was using this for actually something else. They send along the cord, the charger, two batteries. I think this is supposed to be part of the tactical stuff. So for $33, I still think you're getting a heck of a deal for a flashlight that simply has a button on it, and you don't have to go through all these confusing extra steps. If you're going to carry it in your pocket, it's also not going to be pressed accidentally because it has a nice positive press. So that's what you'd get for your $33. Two batteries, the flashlight, and the means of keeping it charged. I still think it's a good deal. Now, if you're picking this up for the tactical aspect of it, discard the tail cap And let's bring the tactical stuff back in. They give you 2 different size sleeves, help hang on to it, and it's also not going to do any damage to the flashlight if that's something that you were even worried about in the first place. Gold contacts. So we put the remote switch on here. Slide it to wherever you feel comfortable with. The most knurling would be right in the middle, so once you put the screws in, it's definitely going to clamp it down best right there. And one set of screws on here will make it so that this is locked in place, and then the other set is your mLok setup on it. Now that's cool and all, but maybe you decided that you had another option for all this, and you just bought this kit for its flashlight and its components. They also send along an extra sleeve, which I noticed works perfectly with a smaller cylinder style. Oops, press the button. Light, and let's see. I'm gonna use both of them. Oops. And now you could run a small light on there if you're going for, maybe that's what your rifle build or whatever you're looking for. I thought it was cool that they sent along 2 different options for a light on the sleeve. And again, like I said, you have your options for different offsets depending on what you want to do. And the remote has, if it's dark and you just feel along, the small big switch is your locking it on and off, and the front, the big bar, is simply a pressure switch. And then I believe that their intent for this was, if the wire needs to be tied up to your rail, they at least give you the option, if you're not going to use like zip ties or maybe even figuring out a way to attach this. Now this, if it was me, I would probably have to, I'm not sure. I might be able to put a zip tie right there and right there, or you're gonna have to do like double stick tape or Velcro. I will say that the options on this end are definitely what would the word be, more challenging. Yeah, if there was a way to attach this to a typical rail, that is the dimensions of where like an mLok rail comes in hand for its size. But again, that's going to have to be something you'd have to figure out. There was no tape or anything like that, so as in most scenarios, there is you have to figure out on your own on attaching that switch. So there you go. That's I guess I'm just impressed with the amount of stuff that you get. Maybe you pick this up just for the flashlight, and then you can use the mount setup. Like I said, I happen to have this much smaller flashlight. If you're going for a much more minimalist look on say your rifle build. Either way, check out their on their Black Friday. I will have all of the information for you down in the description, and please check them out. I believe they always put together some pretty good deals. The anodizing is nice and smooth. Everything looks and feels good on their products, as always, and you're getting it all at a fraction of the price of some of the big overinflated ego companies that don't do any better. They just charge you more. So thanks for checking out this video. Check out the information down below, and make sure you check out their Black Friday specials. Again, all the information's down below. Questions, comments, leave those down below. And cheers.